Please give it up for a very good friend of mine, Michele sometimes.
Hello everyone, how are you? Oh my gosh, you sound amazing. I'm glad. I like being here. It really lifts my spirits. I had gotten some bad news recently. It sucks. A guy that I was seeing just let me know that he didn't want to see me anymore. And it really upset me because I wanted to do that shit first. I mean, don't you hate it when, you know? I overlooked so many things. I am going to admit that I have a blind spot, and my blind spot is home ownership. And okay, let me tell you some of the things I overlooked. His breath. It was terrible. So much to the fact that I thought he was going to give my pussy gingivitis. The bacteria alone. I also, when we were having oral sex, he used to spit on my vagina. Okay, good. I like that reaction because I thought it was some next level sex shit I wasn't up on yet. But no, it was gross, and he did it, and then it got in his beard, and then it came up, and then gross. I overlooked both of those things. Did I mention that it had a large backyard, his house? It did. I overlooked. So then he started like not calling me as often. We wouldn't go out as much as we used to go out. And I started to think, is this dude giving me big dick attitude with a little ass dick? Is that what's happening to me right now? Sir, you don't have the inches or the girth to cause such stress. Don't ever overlook things. You just speak right up. You speak right up. I was married for 12 years. Right. A hush of solemnness is exactly the reaction. I was happy for 2 of those years. Like a weekend here, a week there. That time we went to Disney. If you smush it, you push it all together. 2 years. My husband had what they call the sleep apnea. Heard of it? It's awful. He would fall asleep, start snoring really loudly, and then randomly stop breathing. And I had to save his life each and every night. It's a lot of pressure for a young bride. So year 1, year 2, it went like this. It was I push him, I saved your life. I saved your life. Year 11, year 12, I started to consider the concept of passive murder. Anyone? Sometimes you just need to let the chips fall as they may. Year 11, year 12, it was like this. He ain't never died though. He ain't never died. So I got a divorce. I wasn't gonna get away with that. No one dies from sleep apnea, man, whatever. So what does one do when one's been married to the only person they've ever loved their whole adult life and then get a divorce? What does one do? I became a whore. That's what I did. Only been with one person my whole adult life, I didn't know how to be a whore. So I had to do whore research. So I looked like at a lot of TV, I looked at the Love and Hip Hop shows, I looked at a lot of Lifetime movies, and there was a couple steps that I needed to do to become a whore. First step, get yourself some horseshoes. I am wearing a pair for you this evening. If you don't know where to get a pair, go to justfab.com. You know it, you know it. They sell all kinds of shoes, even rain boots, but with a 6-inch heel. Yeah. Who buys rain boots with a 6-inch heel? Horse do. That's it. Okay. Yeah. So, I get the shoes. The next step to earn your whore stripes is the one-night stand. Who's gonna do it? So I got invited to a party. And I go, I strap on my horseshoes. And I go there, and there was a gentleman, and he kept giving me eye contact. I don't know if you know this, but if you look a divorcee in the eye, that means you want to love us and help us pay our student loans. And he had an English accent. And he had really naughty hair. He looked a little homeless, and that is just my type. It is just. So, I take him home. We have sex in the English way. I have no idea what that means. I just say it. There was no fish and chips involved. It was just, we did it. But like on Love and Hip Hop in those Lifetime movies, your one-night stand was a poof, disappear the next day. This guy was actually from England. I had to drive his ass to Dulles the next morning. Do you know how awkward that conversation was the whole way up to Dulles? It was like this. It was. That was fun, huh? Yeah. Remember when vagina made that noise? That was weird, huh? You guys didn't back off the queef joke. I love you guys. So I had to give up the whole life. You can't choose the whole life. The whole life chooses you. I don't think it chose me. So I decided to settle down. Like, okay, so this is the first thing. Like, I put my business out on the Facebook. Don't do it. The very next day, I changed my Facebook status to, I'm gonna settle down, become a one-man woman. Hashtag 2016, get chose. Within like a few minutes, I get like 7 email messages from dudes I barely know, talk about, hey guru, before you lock it down. Excuse me, it was like a Value Village pussy going out of business sale. But as I'm getting older, I'm getting a little confident, you know? You get older and you just, a little confident. I'm gonna be 45 this year. Thank you. Every time I do that, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn 76 this year. But no, seriously, 45 this year. And I'm a little confident, sometimes a little overconfident, because I feel like everybody's hitting on me. And most of the time they are. But like sometimes I get a little overconfident. And so I was out on a date with a wonderful person. And he kept getting close to me and he was asking me a lot of personal questions about myself. And he leans in and says, okay, I need you to take your shirt off now. And I was like, okay. Woo! He's like, settle down. Man, this is your yearly mammogram. I tell everyone. I might have misread this statement. It's hard dating. I mean, like, you come out tonight, you come out, and God forbid, I have 2 kids, right? It's hard to get out of the house. You have to feed them. I made fried chicken before I came here. It's tough. And like, God forbid you want to have a person over your house for a little like one-on-one, if you know what I mean. So you gotta clean your house, you gotta make up your face if you want, and if they're special, you might make them a lamb chop. I have to do all of those things, and then I had to hide my boys upstairs like 2 little black boy Anne Franks. They can't know what's going on down there. But once you do find that special someone, you can't put it out on social media right away. You have to let it marinate for a bit to make sure it's going to stick. And here is the rule of thumb. You must wait 2 menstrual cycles before you tag a picture, before you change your relationship status. Whatever that means to you, 2 menstrual cycles, 2 sets of 28 days, whatever. Those 2 months you have to wait, because this is an explanation for women. Women have a finite amount of fucks to give. They keep it right here. That first month, the first 28 days, you lose some of those fucks. And this might look like, you might stop wearing makeup to bed, if you ever did. You might wear your hair bonnet to bed. You might have more of a say on where you have dinner. But the key is that second 28 days, that second month. You lose the rest of your fucks. You are bereft of fucks. You couldn't possibly give a fuck. And if that person loves you fuckless, if they love you fuckless, you keep that nigga, you keep him. I am so sorry. I forgot where I was for a moment. You keep whatever racial epithet you call your loved one. You keep them. My name is Michele. Sometimes that's my time.